Breaking news and video just coming in to the WTOL 11 newsroom. Tense moments caught on camera as police stopped and then surrounded and finally arrested 19-year-old Dante Tate. That happened yesterday in Elyria, just outside of Cleveland. Police say that Tate stole a car from Hancock County after running from the car that was used to hit and kill Officer Dominic Francis. The 19-year-old Tate is just one of 3 men currently behind bars. The others, 20-year-old Eman Johnson and 21-year-old Zachary Love. Our Madeline Watkins will have much more on these suspects in just a moment. But first tonight, an emotional scene playing out in Bluffton, this community of 4,000, as it has come out to remember and mourn Officer Francis. Michael Sandlin joining us live there, and he starts our live team coverage.
Yeah, Jeff, right here it's a very emotional scene. We're seeing a diverse group of people come together as one community to bow their heads and close their eyes and pray for that fallen Officer Dominic Francis. And we're going to hear from the mayor, we're going to hear from the chief of police, we're going to hear from all kinds of local pastors as they come together and pray for him. Now, I'm going to step aside and let you get a good look at this scene. And as you can tell, there are literally hundreds of people here at this event. And from these numbers, it's clear that this was a man who touched his community in more ways than one. Francis was not only a police officer, he was also a volunteer fire captain, a football and wrestling coach, and even a part-time bus driver. Now, people tell me in addition to his service to his community, he was also known for his big heart and love for his family. And while his family is not here tonight, I spoke to the pastor who organized the event earlier today, and he tells me he wants the Francises to know that they are praying for them as well.
Just that the family's in our prayers. We love them. We want them to know that whatever we can do to support them and encourage them, that's what we would like to do, so that they would just reach out to any of us here in Bluffton.
The pastor assures me that they will begin fundraising for the family at a later date, but tonight is for healing and prayer. Reporting in Bluffton tonight, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.
Our team coverage continues for you tonight, and we are starting to learn more about the individuals who police say were in that car that hit and killed Officer Harris. We're going to check in with Madeline Watkins, and she joins us now live with much more on our coverage, our team coverage tonight from Findlay. Madeline?
Yeah, Jeff, so we know that one of the suspects is behind bars at the Medina County Jail, and the other 2 suspects are being held right here at the Hancock County Justice Center. And we also know that one of the suspects here in Findlay already had a warrant out for his arrest. Now, that was 20-year-old Eman Johnson. He's being charged with involuntary manslaughter and failure to comply. Taking a look at his previous records, in 2020, he was charged with grand theft and aggravated robbery in Cuyahoga County. In 2021, he was charged with receiving stolen property, improperly handling firearms in a vehicle, and having weapons when he was not legally allowed to. Both of these cases are still open, and Johnson never appeared in court for either of these since August of 2021. Looking at the other suspects now, 21-year-old Zachary Love is also being held here in Hancock County for receiving stolen property, failure to comply, and possession of deadly weapons while under detention. And the third suspect, 19-year-old Dante Tate, he was arraigned this morning at the Medina Municipal Court. He's being charged with receiving stolen property and fleeing and eluding. We have been able to confirm that Love was the first suspect arrested in Hancock County early Thursday morning. Tate was arrested in Medina County shortly after that at just 8:15 in the morning, and Johnson was arrested just before 1, also in Hancock County. And today in Bluffton at the memorial for Officer Francis, I actually caught up with the dad who said he was teaching his young girls all about the important work that Officer Francis did. He says he wants to make sure that they always know that officers are meant to protect us.
So we just wanted to come out and pay our respects and talk to my kids a little bit about what first responders do, and what police officers go through, and how they protect us, even if it means sacrificing themselves.
And going back to the charges for those suspects, I want to clarify that those are just the charges that they have to be able to remain in custody. Of course, those charges could be upgraded later on. Live in Hancock County, Madeline Watkins, WTOL 11.
And the Findlay chapter of the Fraternal Order of Police collecting monetary donations to give to the Dominic Francis family. The Fraternal Order of Police, the FOP, is the world's largest organization of sworn law enforcement officers. The Findlay chapter supports active, retired, and fallen members and their families. We've got more information on how you can donate on our website, WTOL.com. We will continue to track the latest in this story, bring you any updates as soon as we get them. Check for the latest developments on air and online on our website, WTOL.com. You can also see previous stories on our YouTube page.